Woolworths is experiencing supply chain disruptions and pallet shortages in the lead up to Christmas. Joining me now is our business reporter, Ed Boyd. Ed, Woolies has told shoppers to stock up on Christmas supplies early to avoid missing out.
That's the message from the Chief Executive of Woolworths, Brad Banducci. Stock up early on things like Christmas ham, turkey and prawns to avoid missing out because things will eventually run out as we get closer to Christmas. Woolworths, like many retailers across the country, is experiencing problems with the supply chain, difficulty of getting goods into Australia and then transporting it around Australia. The other part as well is COVID causing thousands of employees at Woolworths and plenty of other retailers to go into isolation, particularly the ones that are in those distribution centres, which are a critical part of the supply chain. So today, Woolies announced its first flagged $220 million in costs in its first half profit. So that'll be reported in February next year. So these costs are all due to that supply chain issue and that COVID-related issue. So Woolies shares today did fall about 8% and Coles fell 5% as well. So this is going to be a problem that lots of supermarkets are going to face as we get into Christmas, Kieran.
And Ed, Afterpay shareholders have agreed to the takeover with payments giant Square. Talk us through it.
So today, Afterpay shareholders all voted in favour of this takeover. About 99.8% of them voted yes. And I was a little surprised by that because the implied value of this deal, back when it was announced in August, was about $39 billion. It's all to do with the value of the shares in Square. Well, since August, the share price of Square has actually fallen quite dramatically, and the value of the deal now is worth about 27 billion Australian dollars. So it's come down by about $12 billion since August. But shareholders still voted yes for the deal. The next step is for the Bank of Spain, a regulator based in Spain, to approve the deal. Once that happens, Afterpay will become part of Square, and every shareholder in Afterpay will be given 0.375 shares in Square. So that's the latest. It'll happen in early February, Kieran.
Ed, appreciate that. Talk to you soon.